Hey guys, this video is to help you get through StudyLink 8.7. The title is Body Composition by Weight. Question 1 says, actually before we get into the questions, we want to talk about our little helpful strategy that we use to solve these types of problems, and it's the is over of equals percent over 100. And all we have to do in these types of problems where we're dealing with finding the percent of things is plug the right number into one of these two spaces and know that the percent always goes over here above 100. So we're going to use this in each of the problems we solve today. Number 1 says 1 out of every 5 pounds of an average adult's body weight is fat. What percent of body weight is fat? So again, we don't know the percent, but we know 1 of 5. So 1 of 5 is equal to what we don't know over 100. And so to solve that, we'd take 1 times 100 divided by 5, and x equals 20. So 20% of body weight is fat is the answer to that question. Number 2. About 60% of the human body is water. At this rate, how many pounds of water are in the body of a 95-pound person? So again, if we set this up, this time we're given the percent being 60, so that the percent always goes over the 100, and that's going to be equal to, it says, how many pounds of water are in the body of a 95-pound person? So if the total is 95, we want to find what percent of that what would go here. So we take 95 times 60, divide it by 100, and we end up with x equals 57, or in other words 57 pounds of water for a 95-pound person. 3 through 6 use the variable to represent each part, whole, or percent that is known. Set up and solve each proportion. So in these, they set up those boxes for us, and if you're looking at the sheet, you'll know what I'm talking about. The width of a singles tennis court is 75% the width of a doubles court. A doubles court is 36 feet wide. How wide is the singles court? So the doubles court is 36. The singles is some part of that, and we know that it's 75 per 100 for the percent over here. So 36 times 75 divided by 100, x equals 27. So a singles court is 27 feet wide. Number 4, Nadia put $500 into a savings account. At the end of 1 year, she had earned $30 in interest. What interest rate was the bank paying? Okay, so we know that we're going to try and find the percent. The interest will be a percent. We know that the total amount that's in there is $500, 30 of which is interest. 30 times 100 divided by 500 gives us x equals 6, so that would be 6% interest. For 5 and 6, they're not really story problems, they're kind of the meat and potatoes of this lesson. 15 is 6% of what number? That's where we can really use this is of. 15 is, so that's going to go in the is spot. 6%, so that obviously anytime we have the percent, that goes there. Of what number? Okay, so the of is the part we don't know. 15 times 100 divided by 6, x equals 250. So 15 is 6% of 250. Question number 6, 25% of what number is 10.5? So again, similar setup. In the book it has it backwards, so I'll do it the same way. We know that it's 25%, so that's 25 over 100, and then they put the is over of on the other side. Again, we don't know the of. 25% of what number is 10 1/2? 100 times 10.5 divided by 25, x equals 42. So 25% of 42 is 10.5. For the 4 problems dealing with fractions, I'm going to do those in a separate video, but just one more time you can kind of glance over. Here's question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.